Hi everyone, today we have a problem when we are given a binary tree and we need to collect all the leaves, remove them, and repeat until the tree is empty. So what's that mean? Let's take this example of this tree. So what we do is in the first step by step, right? In the first step, we are removing the leaves. Well, what are the leaves? Leaves are 4, 5, and the 3, right? So we are removing them, and after that we are removing in our new tree, we have a 1 and 2, right? We are removing a leaf in that case, which is 2. And after that, also, we are removing the last one, 1, and we are returning the result, right? In the result, we are returning the, in Java, list of the lists that contains our first, second, and third, right? So how are we going to solve this problem? One way to solve this problem, we have a very similar problem that we have solved in this channel, so which is that we are using the DFS algorithm, and we are going and removing that. We are removing the leaves first. What are the leaves, right? In this case, leaves are those that have only one connection. For example, 1 has 2 connections, right? Has 2 child, and the leaves has only one connection, right? Leaves has only one connection, so we are removing those, and step by step we are removing from our tree our leaves, and we are returning the result. That's the BFS approach. But in this case, the easier and the more optimized way to solve this problem is to using DFS approach. How we are going to do that? So in the DFS approach, so what we are going to do is we are going to DFS from bottom to top, and we are going to compute the height of each node. So what's that mean? For example, in this case, the height of the node for this node, right? For this node is 0, the height for this node is 1, and the height for the root node is 2, right? So we are DFS searching, DFS searching our tree, and what we do is we are taking for the leaves, we are taking the height 0, and for the parents, we are taking the maximum of the child heights, right? So in this case, for example, for the root node, we are taking whatever the maximum here, right? Maximum from the right is 1, and the maximum from the left is 2, so we are taking the height of the root as 2. And at the end, so what we do, we are grouping them by their heights. So for the 0, we have 4, 5, and 3, and for the 1 we have 2, and for the 2 we have 1, and we are returning that as a result. So in our solution, what we do, right? So we are creating the list of the result that we are going to return, and we are DFS searching our tree, and we are adding that to our result, and we are returning. So what we do in our DFS method? In our DFS method, what we do is if the node is equals to null, so which means that it's just there is no node, right? So this is our base case scenario. In that case, we are returning -1. Other than that, so what we do for each node, so what we do is we are DFS searching left side of the tree and the right side of the tree, and we are returning the heights, and we are taking whatever the heights is there, right? So left height and the right height, and we are choosing the maximum out of it. So as in this case, right? So from here we are returning 1, and from here we are returning 2. We are taking the maximum here, right? So we are taking the maximum, and then we are checking in our result, we are checking that if the size is less than or equal to current height, so which means that this is a new height, right? So at first we are going to add the zeros here. First we are actually, in our case, it will not be 0, but it will be 1, 2, and the 3, right? So first we are going to add the 1 here. Then when we are here, right? So when we are at the second node, so when we are at the height which is equals to 1, so but in our result we are going to store it as a 2. So there is a new height. If there is a new height, then we are adding that to our result. And if that height already exists, so what we do is we are getting that height and adding our node result and returning the current height. So how our DFS algorithm will progress, right? Just let's go step by step. So we are starting from the root. So we are starting from the root, and we are going to the left tree, right? So we are going to the left tree and to the left child, and from here again we are DFSing to the left child, and here we don't have anything, right? So we are exploring left and we are exploring right, but since there is no left and the right child here, it's a leaf node. So what we do, we are backtracking from here, right? So for this node specifically, what is the value? So the height for this node, so we are taking that left is equals to 0, right is equals to 0. So we are taking the maximum 0, math maximum will be 0, right? In this case, 0 plus 1 gives us 1, right? So we are returning for this one height as 1, and we are checking that at that point. If the result size is less than or equal to current height, yes, it's less than, so that's why we are creating a new array list, and then we are adding our current node, which is this node, right? Which is the node of this node, right? 4. So with 4, we are adding to our result. Then we are backtracking from here, and then we are going to how our algorithm progresses, right? It goes to the next one, to the right. Here again, we are returning height as a 1, but we have added 1 already in our result. So we are getting 1 from our result, from our list, and we are adding the second node there, right? So we have added now 4 and the 5. Now we are backtracking to 4, right? So now we are backtracking to 2. At this point, so 4 left child and right child both are returning us 1, right? Both are returning us 1, and here 1 plus 1 we are taking, so 1 plus 1 here we are taking as a 2, right? Now our current height is 2. Now again we are checking that if the size is less than or equal our current height, yes it is, so we are creating a new height here. So we are creating a new array list, and for that one, so for the new index, right? So we are getting that index, and we are adding at this point 2, right? So at this point we are adding 2. So at this point, what we will have 1, index 1 with the values of 4, 5, and the index 2 with the values of 2. And the same way we are progressing, and we are DFS searching and adding other nodes to our tree. So what's the time and space complexity in this case? So we are visiting each node only once. Time complexity is of n, and the space complexity is also of n in this case.